What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bear Collector, and today I'm gonna be reviewing a game that I swear to God, I swear, I saw it back in the days, but it's basically a canceled prototype game. I thought that it was released as a PAL only exclusive, but it never was. It was basically a canceled game, and that is a game based on this little guy right here. If you guys know who he is, this guy is Bobby from the legendary Howie Mandel cartoon Bobby's World that came out in the early 90s, between like 1993, 92. I used to love this cartoon. It was pretty neat. But anyways, is the game Bobby's World for the SNES. Now, this right here, of course, this is a reproduction card because apparently the game never came out. I'll put Bobby right here in front of the Oakland insignia. Apparently, the game never came out. It was supposed to be released in 1994. The game was developed by RSP and was supposed to be distributed by High Tech Expressions. And it was supposed to be released in 1994, but apparently, when I did a little bit of research, they said that it got canceled. Now, there was supposed to be a 1995 PlayStation 1 release of the game, but it got canceled as well. So whatever happened, I don't know. It's weird because I could swear I saw either announcements of this game somewhere or physically saw the game before. But apparently other people thought the same thing as I did too, that they could have sworn could be a Mandela effect. You know how I've been talking about Mandela effect. But anyways, that's something different. But yeah, the game was supposed to be released in 1994, never came out. And you start as Bobby, the main character, this little guy, who his mom tells him to pick up his room. And of course, Bobby in the cartoon has an overactively active imagination. And he goes onto these little quests in his mind. He's basically portrayed, I believe he's 3 years old in the cartoon. And yeah, he has an older brother, and he also has an older sister. Is basically Howie Mandel as the dad, his mom Martha. I forgot the brother and the sister's name, but the sister is like a teenager, older teenager. Then you have the younger preteen brother who kind of not bullies Bobby, but gives him like a very hard time. He's in that preteen adolescent phase, and of course Bobby. And he has an uncle, Uncle Ted, gives him noogies. And yeah, so it's basically a game about Bobby trying to pick up his room and going to these different adventures. It's a 2D side-scrolling platformer. The game has 5 levels. And in each level is kind of divided into a platforming stage. Then the next level is a shooter stage. And then it goes into the boss. Like, and some of them has bosses, some of them don't. But all in all, it's a pretty fun little platformer. You collect hearts to replenish your health. You use your his favorite stuffed animal is like a little spider called, I believe is Webley. He can use it as a shield. In other levels, he uses it as a grappling hook. So he has like different little power-ups with Webley as he goes along, which makes the game pretty cool. Anyways, like I said, it's a 2D side-scrolling platformer. And yes, I swear to you guys, this game did come out physically. Maybe it was just a special release, like they just decided to release it in very small quantities. But as far as I know, over the years, I've been looking for this one in as a physical release, and at first I thought it was as a PAL release, but then I just recently discovered that it never came out in PAL either. So if you see a PAL region game is not authentic, they're all bootlegs, or they're all how do you call it, reproductions. This is a reproduction that I got, and it plays well. So yeah, and it's a fun game. I beat the game many years ago during my phase of finding ROMs and emulators during that era many years ago. And this game always stuck to me because the show was a pretty cool show that I used to kind of watch. In high school, I used to kind of make the voices of Bobby and imitate Bobby I used to be able to do that. Now my throat, like the way to imitate, I used to do a lot of voice impersonations. And over the years, it just, as I got older, my voice has gotten more, even though it's still high pitched and whiny and annoying, it's gotten a little raspier where I can't do some of these voices anymore as well as I used to. And I used to have a lot of fun in high school, with all the students, with my classmates, and we would make voices and just kind of poke fun. And yeah, it's a nice little memento thing. But this show is kind of near and dear to me, even though I was already old enough to, old enough. I still watched it. I thought it was pretty cute, with Bobby. As a very imaginative little boy. It was a cool show. Howie Mandel, of course, he's legendary now with American Idol and or whatever that show, America's Got Talent. I don't know but anyways, he moved on to greater and bigger things, and that was one of the main things about Howie Mandel was this cartoon. And it's unfortunate that this game never came out. I know it did. I really feel it did, but let's just say it never did. Of course, from what is true. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay footage of the game. I had a lot of fun revisiting this one. Had a lot of fun with this game, and I'm happy to have a little prototype of it, or a cartridge physical format for it, because to me it was a nice little fun game. It's typical, but fun. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay footage of the game. Please like and subscribe to Lily a Simple Mom, Logan from Logan Toys Box Review, my daughter Alexis, aka Lexi from Lexi's Toy Box Review. Their links will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys take care and peace out.
Oh.